Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, and as you know already, we have with us Joseph Uhiene, who is the leader of the GHANGHAN Group, who won at the K Community Festival. So Joseph, congratulations once again for your big win.
I'm sorry that.
So in this video, we're going to be asking him about similarities between the Korean and Nigerian culture. At least he experienced it firsthand, so he should be able to tell us more about the similarities between both cultures. So Joseph, what similarities did you actually notice? Did you experience any culture shock when you got there?
Talking about similarities, Nigeria and Korea, they are very different countries, like from what I noticed. I would say I did not stay for a very long time, so I can't really pick out those similarities. But from what I saw, the food is different.
But there should be like little or few similarities.
Let me just say, okay, there was a time I was walking in a park and I saw a parent with her kid, and the child was crying, and she was just like, the way Nigerian mothers would just be like, stand up and let's go. I would just say that it's just like the similarities. I was thinking maybe there would be maybe a little bit different in the way of they teach their morals to their children and all that, but it seems like it's similar.
Okay, was there any food you ate that kind of reminded you of a Nigerian dish here in Nigeria?
Okay, surprisingly, there's rice. Okay. Most of their foods are made of rice, different kind of rice. Round rice, normal rice, long rice. Rice, a lot of rice. So rice, yeah, I ate rice and it was similar. I also ate one leaf. It tasted like a little bit like an egg, but it's a leaf.
Really?
Yeah, so I was like surprised. So yeah.
Okay, so was there any like interesting food you saw or like a new discovery?
A lot. Like I didn't know they eat a lot of stuff like raw meat.
Okay.
I went to a restaurant. It's like a market. I've forgotten the name of that market now. But we ate raw meat, like actual raw meat.
How did it taste like?
I didn't really eat it, but I tasted it, and I can say it was really sweet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Why I think it was sweet? Because of the other things they added, like some leaves and egg and some other. There was pepper soup you can use with it. But the raw meat, like I could actually see it moving. It was raw octopus. And when I tried to carry it, I was using chopsticks, which I cannot really use.
To carry the octopus?
Yeah, you have to carry it, hold it, and carry it.
And you ate it?
I did. To carry it from the plate was kind of hard because it was kind of sticking to the plate. So when I put it in my mouth, I realized I need to chew it very fast, because it was moving in my mouth and also kind of sucking my mouth.
Ouch!
Like they have tentacles that suck it in, so I was eating it fast and I was like looking around to look at the other Koreans eating that stuff. Their face was like normal. They're just like, very good. So I was like, wow, that is really, really surprising. I've not seen that before. I didn't know in my life I'll be eating raw meat. Was
it tasty? I mean the octopus.
I can't tell because I mixed it with the flour so that it will give a good taste so that I can eat it. So it was really good overall, surprisingly, yeah.
Okay, was there any festival or tradition in the Korean culture that is similar to that of Nigeria?
Festival.
Or tradition?
Tradition? Let's just say, like I said, we did not stay for a very long time, and all our time there was just for rehearsal, going to tours, and we had guides and everything, so we didn't really explore a lot. But I saw some churches in Korea, and when I asked, like the people around me, the Koreans around me,
Okay.
they were not Christians. But I saw churches and they were like, yeah, there are Christians here in Korea, and they also do Christmas and a lot of. So those stuff, I think we have them here too.
Okay. Can you share with us any moment where you felt like that sense of community in the Korean culture during the K festival?
From our arrival at the airport itself, like some people saw us, like, and they were shouting Korean, like, but they were like hailing us, and I was like surprised, like, but actually we were the only blacks most times everywhere we went. And regardless, although people always stare at us, like, but it's not like that kind of stares. Like, they are like happy to see us, and they can easily communicate, you know. They want to talk and ask questions like, what are you guys doing? Are you from Africa? You know, because of our complexion and all. So we didn't really feel we felt that sense of community most times in Korea.
Okay. What about in terms of the language? Was there any?
We had a tour guide that was our interpreter.
Okay.
She could speak English and Korean, so anywhere we are going, she has to be close to us. So, but surprisingly, some places, like some restaurants we go to, we want to buy food, and I'm like, this one, and they just speak English. Like, I know what you're trying to say. Okay, you want this one, so I'll have, like, some places, some Koreans could speak English, surprisingly. But overall, like, we needed interpreters too.
But can you speak Korean?
No, I can't.
At all?
No, I know greetings, annyeonghaseyo, and thank you, and all those simple greetings.
So that means you didn't face any language challenge?
Yeah, because of our interpreter, there was no challenge. The only challenge I faced was with other countries that came.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, our other
colleagues.
Yeah, colleagues. Like from China, I was trying to communicate with them a lot because I also love China too. You know, the language barrier was really affecting our communication. But thank God for modern technology, I could use apps to just translate and talk. Yeah.
Okay. So Korea is actually popular for its fashion. So was there like a fashion trend you noticed or you saw that actually like got your attention?
Firstly, I want to say, before I went to Korea, I thought people would be wearing maybe hanbok everywhere. But when I got there, I noticed that their fashion senses, they have a really high sense of fashion. Really high. We went to their malls, we went to some malls like Coex Mall. Yeah, we went shopping for clothes.
Okay.
And we saw that some clothes they don't sell outdated clothes. They're always on fashion trends. Like, they take fashion really serious. And not only the fashion, their phones, technology. I went to buy iPhone 8. They were looking at me like, you don't have anything lower than 14.
Are you serious?
And when the way they were even saying it, like, I was just feeling so embarrassed. I was like, oh, thank you. Let me just carry myself. Like, they really emphasize that trend. They follow trends and stuff. But I don't know of other towns in Korea because we're in Seoul.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so I think from what I saw, they take fashion trends.
Okay. Was there any similarity between their fashion trend and that of Nigeria?
Yeah, in Nigeria we can wear anything. Like I said, like they don't, like, they use the latest trends of maybe shoes, sneakers, and clothes, and all that, and they use mostly like the weather. We were there, the weather was cold, so it's stuff like this they wear, like, most times, big clothes and stuff. So
is there any tip that you got from the fashion trend that you want to incorporate into your own dressing? Because right now I can see that You're already still wearing the jackets. So
well, when it comes to fashion, I'll just say if I have a lot of money, I would like to just be dressing like them.
really?
Yeah, because it's casual. They have the casual dressing and the corporate dressing is always top notch. Like their shoes are always good. So, but it depends on how much you have, because they are quite expensive. It's really expensive to stay with trends.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, so as a dancer, was there any new dance you learned there that is quite similar to the Nigerian dance?
Nigerian dance. When it comes to dance, I'll just say the pop culture is kind of universal when it comes to dance. The only difference you just see is maybe Afro pop, K-pop. They have some little similarities, but that pop, the steps are kind of the same.
Okay.
Yeah, so when it comes to Africa, we can do break dance. When you go to Korea, you also see break dance and stuff like that. So there are a lot of similarities when it comes to dance, a lot.
Okay. So what lessons did you learn from the Korean culture while you were there? Because at least you mentioned that you don't know how to speak Korean. So is there like any Korean culture that you actually learned while you were there?
Yeah, I learned their greetings. They greet. They actually greet. Like here, you see somebody and you greet like. Yeah, I learned that they greet a lot, and before you eat, there's some things you say before you eat, like "Chamoke Sinda" and stuff like that. So yeah, I really learned a lot.
But I think that's quite different from Nigeria. We don't say anything, maybe, except the religious people that will just bless the food.
Yeah, you know, we do prayers and some traditions in Nigeria. You have to actually say something like thank you. Maybe after eating, you tell your parents thank you. Yeah, it's kind of the same.
Okay, so from everything you learned while in Korea, how do you think it can like improve the understanding or relationship between the Korean and Nigerian culture, or between Korea and Nigeria as a whole?
Well, like how we started incorporating Ankara to make hanbok. I think there's a lot of stuff we can do together when it comes to that aspect. When it comes to fashion, like cultural diversity in the fashion trend. There's a lot, but I can't really think of them now. But I just feel there's a lot we can do together as a nation. Concerning dance, concerning music, entertainment generally, and also when it comes to technology. Yeah, yes, there's a lot we can do together. Yeah, we can learn from them and stuff like that. So yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Joe, for honoring our invitation today. So guys, we've come to the end of our interview with Joseph.
Yeah.
So please like, subscribe, and follow us on all our social media channels. Take care, guys.
Bye.